Okay. Oh, sorry, hang on. Beautiful. Okay, you can see my screen.
Yep.
Lovely. Okay, so today on this webinar, we're going to talk about how to eat healthy with little to no preparation. So some of the things that we will cover. So what you need to know to build a healthy meal, how to build it, and strategies and tips for eating under time restraints. So basically what you need to do to build a healthy meal. Now, balanced macronutrients is definitely important. So including a source of lean protein, such as chicken, fish, tofu, legumes, and pairing it with complex carbohydrates like whole grains, brown rice, quinoa, or sweet potatoes, and also adding in healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, or nuts and seeds. So that's sort of what you want in your macronutrients. That's sort of the main components. And then we also want to chuck in an abundance of vegetables. So making sure to include a variety of colorful vegetables as they provide the essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber. So things like leafy greens, bell peppers, broccoli, carrots, tomatoes, cucumbers, you name it. They're all excellent choices. And things like portion control will play a part as well. So being mindful of portion sizes to maintain a healthy balance. So fill half of your plate with vegetables. It's probably the main thing right there. And 1/4 can be with protein, and 1/4 can be with complex carbohydrates as well. So loading the plate with veggies is probably the main thing. It will fill you up a little bit more, and you're going to fill yourself up with good food. So that's an important component too. Cooking methods is also important. So opt for quick cooking methods like grilling, stir frying, or steaming to minimize cooking time and to retain the nutrients in the food. Meal prepping is also vitally important too. It's going to save you time. So preparing some ingredients in advance, like chopping your vegetables, marinating your protein, or pre-cooking grains. This can significantly reduce meal preparation time when you're in a hurry. And things like seasonings and spices. So utilizing herbs, spices, and seasonings to enhance the flavor of your meals without relying on, excessive salt, sugar, or unhealthy condiments. But options like garlic, ginger, turmeric, cumin, paprika, or lemon juice can add delicious flavors to something that you might think could be bland. By chucking these in there, it should help sort of spice up your dish a little bit more. So how to build well-balanced meals at Coles with zero prep time. So pre-packaged salads. Now, they're a very good idea as well. So Coles offer a variety of pre-packaged salads that are ready to eat. So and require minimal assembly as well. So look for salads with mixed vegetables, lean proteins such as grilled chicken or tofu, and whole grains like quinoa or brown rice for a balanced meal. Pre-cooked protein options as well. So Coles have a range of pre-cooked proteins options available, such as like rotisserie chicken, cooked shrimp, or smoked salmon. These can be used as a base for a quick and easy meal. So, you can pair them with a side of microwavable whole grains or pre-made salad kits as well. That should help you save time. The microwave meals, so they're really good too. Look for the healthy microwavable meals that contain a balance of protein, vegetables, and whole grains. And definitely check the nutrition labels to ensure they meet your dietary preferences and needs. Things like fresh fruits and vegetables are a good option as well. So Coles offer obviously a variety of fresh fruits, vegetables that also require no preparation. So these can be incorporated into your meals as side dishes or even for snacks for added nutrients. So Other options can be yogurts and smoothies. So choosing a Greek yogurt or a natural yogurt without added sugars. You can pair them with fresh fruits, nuts, granola for a quick and nutritious breakfast or snack. Alternatively, you can grab pre-made smoothies, that contain a mix of fruits and vegetables. The other kind that we can do is ready-to-eat deli items. So Coles typically have a deli section with a range of ready-to-eat items. So you can look for options like pre-made sandwiches with lean meats, salads, or sushi rolls for a quick and balanced meal. And the last one is snack options. So for snacks, you can choose items like we said, pre-cut vegetables with hummus or yogurt dips, nuts and seeds, whole grain crackers, or even pre-portioned cheese packs. So here I've sort of broken down what you can sort of get from Coles, just a little sampler. So, here's some options for the pre-packaged salads. There is a wide variety of options, so make sure you have a look at what type of salad interests you, and always check the back of the nutritional info. If you're looking to lose a bit of weight, just be careful on the salads you choose, as some could be a bit higher in calories. So just be mindful of that, but there is a wide variety of salads that you can choose from. And the pre-cooked protein options are here below as well. So just like the salads, there's a multitude of options for the pre-cooked proteins and microwavable meals. Now, there are a lot of poor nutritional options, so make sure to check, the back of the packaging and look for things like what calories does this meal has? Is it high in protein? Is it low in saturated fats? There usually is a section at Coles where there are all these healthy choices of these meals are. So keep an eye out when you're there and have a little look. Spend a bit of time. It's obviously, there's a lot there, so it can be a bit overwhelming. So you will just need to sort of put some time aside, just have a quick look. And then once, you found the things that you like, it's going to make it a lot easier moving forward when you've got a routine in place. With the yogurt and the smoothies, so obviously yogurt is a really good snack option, especially the product that I've shown here, as it has 15 grams of protein. So really, really nutritious for you. And like we said, you can add your berries for flavor. You can even add some Wheat Bix for a crunch element, so you don't feel like you're eating baby food, but it does help sort of create a meal that will fill you up. So smoothie is also another great option to fill yourself up. So again, you can add whatever fruits you like to find the perfect combo. But what I would look at is adding things like banana and your favorite type of protein powder to start off your smoothie and build around those two items. For snack options, like I mentioned earlier, you can choose, pre-cut vegetables with hummus or yogurts, dips, nuts, seeds, pre-portioned cheese packs, all of that sort of stuff. Here I've given some options of a good snack idea. So for a snack option, this is personally what I do, is I actually will grab the corn thins and the hummus. And what I would do is I would get 4 corn thins, and I'd spread a little bit of hummus over the corn thins, and then I would chuck some cut up cucumber and tomato, and chuck it all on there and sprinkle it with a bit of salt and cracked pepper. It's a really good snack option, and it will fill you up. And 4 of those corn thins with all those ingredients on there is only just over 200 calories. So it's not a bad option to look in that sort of area and see how you go. And then if you don't like the cheese flavored corn thins, there's plenty of other options. But it's definitely a good base ingredient to have for a snack. So here we've got some strategies and tips for healthy eating under a time-restricted day. So some things that we might need to look at in order to do this is to plan and prioritize. So take a few minutes each week to plan your meals and snacks in advance. So identify quick and easy recipes or grab and go options that you can rely on during these busy days. So make a shopping list to ensure that you have all the necessary ingredients on hand. Meal prepping is another one. So it might seem like it's time consuming, but it actually over the week will actually save you a lot of time. So definitely dedicate some time, preferably on the weekends or on your day off, to prepare and portion meals for the week. So cook large batches of whole grains, lean proteins, roasted vegetables that can be easily reheated and assembled into balanced meals throughout the week. For example, what I do, I will go to Aldi and I will buy chicken breast, which I can get for, at the moment, $11 a kilo. It does seem high, but that's probably the cheapest where you can get it at Aldi, or you can have a look at your local butcher. But I will grab a packet of chicken breast. I will cut it up into sort of chunks. And what I would do is I would put it in a freezer bag, and I would maybe weigh out maybe 200 to 250 grams. And from there, I'll put in a half a teaspoon of garlic paste and a half a teaspoon of chicken stock powder. Just sort of rub that together, fold it up, put it in the freezer, and I've got all my meals there. If I was to buy maybe 3 to 4 packets of these chicken breasts, where 4 will come in each packet, if I was to buy 4 packets of them, it would probably make around about 24 to 28 lunches or dinners if I want to have it for dinner as well. So I've already pre-prepared 24 to 28 lunches and or dinners, and it's all there ready for me to cook up. You can also pre-cook it as well if need be, and just chuck it in the fridge for whenever you need. So I find that quite effective, and that's just me personally, but everyone will find what works for them. But you've just got to put in a little bit of time just to sort of see what does work, and then from there, then you can build your routine. So quick and simple recipes is another option as well. So look for recipes that require minimal cooking time and utilize ingredients that are easy to prepare. So, stir fries, one pot meals, sheet pan dinners, salads with pre-washed greens are a great option. But keep a collection of, recipes for a quick reference. So here I've got an Instagram handle of a guy that I follow, and it's very, very good. And they're very high in protein, low in calories. Makes you feel like you're cheating on your diet, but you're actually not. So if you want to have a look at _Aussie Fitness, I've got a slide of some of the stuff that he actually creates, but we'll go into that a little bit later on. There's only a couple slides left, so you'll be able to see that in a tick. Stock healthy pantry staples as well. So keep your pantry stocked with nutritious, non-perishable items such as canned beans, lentils, canned tuna, salmon, whole grain rice, pasta, nuts, seeds, and dry fruits. So these can be combined with fresh ingredients to create a quick and satisfying meal. And the other is staying hydrated. Now, I know that's not a tip for healthy eating, but, keeping a bottle of water with you throughout the day to ensure you stay hydrated. So drinking enough water can help, regulate your appetite and prevent mindless snacking too. So it does sort of coincide, and, we all need to drink as much water as we can. At least 2 liters would be an ideal amount, but it will help with that mindless snacking too. So from here, we've got some healthy alternatives. Now, this is just something I wanted to throw in there to help anyone that might think it's really hard to, fill yourself up and eat, healthy, good foods. And I've only just picked 2 options here because I didn't want to overload the slide. But potatoes are obviously a very common staple in all our diets. And it's nice to give the option of being able to eat potatoes and sort of do it in a non-guilty way. So if you were to take a normal standard potatoes, let's just say we've got 300 grams of normal potatoes. If we're to put that into terms of calories, it's 258 calories for the 300 grams. And in terms of how many grams of carbs it is, it's actually 60. So depends on what you're looking for. If you're wanting to put on weight, then potatoes obviously not a bad option to go down that route. But if you're looking to lose weight, it's not bad to find a nice alternative. And again, something that I do is the Spud Lights. So they are 25% less in carbs. And if you were to compare that with 300 grams of the Spud Lights to the normal potatoes, you're saving 108 calories. And a whopping, 26 grams of carbs in 300 grams of the Spud Lights compared to 60 grams in a normal potato. So if you are looking to drop a little bit of weight, then it's probably not a bad route to go. But for me, it's just so I can eat more potato and not feel like I've I'm putting on weight. So it does help me to eat more and feel a bit fuller by just picking a smarter option of something to eat. And in terms of something to drink, full cream milk is obviously great for you and it tastes amazing. But again, if you're looking to lose a bit of weight and you want to find a substitution to make a marginal difference in your daily intake of food or drink, this can be something that could help you over the longevity of your weight loss journey or whatever you are looking to do. So again, if we're going to use 250 mils as our guide, full cream milk will be roughly around about 158 calories. Whereas if we go with the almond milk option, 250 mils would be around about 33 calories. So 33 to 40. So it's not a bad option to have that. So just a little examples there. You can get those Spud Lights at Coles for sure. And obviously you can for the almond milk too. So here for the last slide, I just wanted to show you Aussie Fitness. So it's got a lot of great options for food. It sort of hits everything that you want. And again, it just feels like you're cheating on your diet, but you aren't. So some of the foods that he does create, it's high protein chicken nuggets, high protein donuts, low carb, low calorie, but high protein pancakes. And even things, like homemade high protein McChicken burgers from McDonald's. So he gets a bit adventurous with, trying to make as many things as he can. There's a chicken Alfredo there, which I've actually tried myself, and it is quite good. But his videos are really short. They're easy to understand, and more importantly, they're high in protein and low in calories. So like I said, it feels like you're cheating on your diet, but you aren't. So if you want to have a little look after this webinar to just check in to see what he's all about, go have a look there, and you might find yourself looking there for 30 to 45 minutes. But it's definitely well worth having a look and seeing what might tickle your fancy. So desserts, dinner options, snacks, they're all there. But that's sort of a good way to start and just see what you like. But for that's pretty much it. I'll take any questions. Brody, you're the only one in here, so if you've got any questions, feel free to ask me something.
You covered a lot. I think you basically covered everything. You pointed out healthy staples like non-perishable foods you can just have available in the pantry. What are some more good examples off the top of your head if you have any for such foods? Because yeah, I struggle to find um stuff like that in my daily routine.
For just like snacks or eating around the house or
Uh, Meal prepping and snacks, yeah.
yeah. Meal prepping, I mean, you could really go in any direction of obviously the chicken is a great staple, but like we said, when you're going back to balancing your macros out, finding a protein and then a carbohydrate and a veggie, you can do that. So your brown rice is obviously a really good option to have, and you can fill your plates up with that, and then just chuck your little protein in there of whatever it may be. But snacks, I mean, snacks are big with just getting your carrots, your celery, getting your dips. Like your hummus is a good one, but any dips, just looking at the back of it just to make sure what the calories are on them. You want to make sure that you're not having too high with the dips, because you can go a little bit crazy with that stuff. But having something on hand like that, I think with back in the day when I was trying to lose a bit of weight, I would go a little bit of peanut butter with my celery, and I'm a bit of a sucker for the peanut butter, but yeah, it tends to work quite well for myself. But do you have any other questions regarding any of that?
No, I was just more interested in non-perishables specifically, because obviously they're really easy that you can just purchase or acquire them and store
Yeah.
them for long periods of time. Because I know of things like you've got your real basic staples like for baking and things like flour, sugar, brown rice, seeds and almonds, as you said. Tuna's a good one. I don't know how long potatoes last. They last for a while, don't they?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, cooking with your canned beans and stuff like that, they're really good. The black beans and
Yeah.
wide variety of doing like Mexican dishes that they sort of work well too, and they can be very they can be very low calorie and hit all the appropriate macros that you need. So you'd have to go through like the aisles that you're going down Coles and have a little look see, but they're all sort of there in the one section, and you're just making sure you look in the back of the nutritional info to make sure that you are hitting the right markers. But yeah, hopefully that sort of answered a bit of the questions that you're asking.
Yep, I got that. That was cool.
Yeah.
No, I think that's it. I think you covered everything else very well.
Beautiful. Well, if you need, go have a look at Aussie Fitness, because he's got some really good stuff there. And like I said, very easy to understand, very easy to prep. And it should just sort of help with anyone that is trying to lose weight. I don't know if you're trying to lose weight or put on weight, but there are options for both there. So definitely have a look at what he's got and just see how you go with that.
Yep, awesome. Good idea. Thank you.
All right, beautiful. Enjoy your day, Brody.
You too.
All right, thanks, mate. See ya.
See ya.